Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that have just joined, my name is Jo and I mainly do regular choice shoes and handbags, although not today, and you're very welcome here. For those of you that have been with me a long time, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my videos. It's very much appreciated. And for those of you just lurking about, I really would appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining a happy, merry band. So, straight away, I'm not doing any shoes again. Just not. I almost bought a pair in the sale, but I'm kind of putting things in my basket. You know where that got me before, putting things in my basket, and then I accidentally bought a load of random crap that time. Anyway, that's another story. I put them in the basket and then I'll forget about it, and then I go back the next day and I still feel the same, but I kind of didn't. So I thought I was just buying them for the sake of it. So yeah, no. So I haven't got any shoes. So today I've got 2 handbags. I've got a brooch. I know about that. Well, I did tell you about the sunglasses, to be fair, because I sent them off to my wee man to get prescriptions in. So what's been happening? Well, we've had such lovely weather. This summer has been pretty good, really, because I thought, oh, I bought all this beautiful garden furniture, it's just going to rain the whole summer. But no, and I've been out and I've sat in it and it's been absolutely stunningly beautiful. The cat and the dog have been very much enjoying my setting in the sun. They must think, yeah, Dad, that's very good, Mum, putting a nice dog bed outside for us. But yeah, it's been nice. So we've had lovely weather. Oh my God, my Turkish teacher, she gave me the task of, I've been learning the words like, beside, opposite, in between. So she thought the best way to do that was to film round my estate and, say this is behind this is in between that. So I grabbed Leo and said, would you be my cameraman and we'll do it. So I said, look, I'll do it as soon as I get home from work. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to do, because if I sit down, that'll be me. So I come out and I'm doing like, my next door neighbours. I'm going, this is my house and this is their house, and this is next to, my house. And then the house opposite, I'm going, this is opposite my house. And then we've got a square of grass. I'm going, this is in between the houses. Anyway, Zaynep was we took the dog with us as well, because I thought, well, I might as well give her a walk as well. And she was hilarious. And we just had such a good laugh, and I think that came across, that we were having a bit of fun. And I was saying, this is my street, and then I was trying to like just run around the corner so you could see like the hills all once you go around the corner. So I'm saying to Leo, girly, which means come. And Zaynep was killing herself laughing. So she's like, oh, this is brilliant, can I show it to my mum and my boyfriend? I went, yeah, fine, no problem. So at least he gave her a laugh. And it was a good way to kind of do the words. So that was that. Oh, Freya, I love my daughter to death, but she is a bit dippy sometimes. Anyway, she had a day off Wednesday, goes out with a pal. She had about, I don't know, 8 cocktails. She's on a day off. She can, she's having a nice time. And the festival's on in Edinburgh, so there's lots of street performers and all this like great atmosphere. And she gets her face fully painted as Spider-Man. Spider-Man's her favourite. And she gets, you can get them balloon animal dog things. Well, this guy did a big 3-foot Spider-Man, so she had that. Anyway, it gets to 5:30 and she goes, oh my God, I've got a staff meeting at 6. So she has to jump in a cab to get back to the staff meeting. My daughter works in a nursery as a nursery practitioner. So the cabbie was killing himself laughing, like here she is, Spider-Man face, having to go to this staff meeting, and of course, you know, like they're talking about what's going on in the nursery. She's fully Spider-Man, but our boss was like, "Oh well, we've got Spider-Man at the meeting today." That's typical Freya, to be fair. So it was quite funny. And then on Thursday, I was invited and put on the guest list, me and Mike, to see Dean Friedman. He's an American singer-songwriter who's over. And you know what? I had a great time. It was fantastic. And there was lots of standout songs for me. I mean, we got to hang with him a bit after as well. So that was nice. And there was lots of, you know, songs that I really loved. So I was telling Leo, and then Leo started listening to them, and then he was really enjoying them as well. So, and I think he's sending some to Max. So I think Max will really quite like them because he reminds me a bit of Billy Joel. So I think he'll like it because he loves Billy Joel. So I think they'll both like him. So if he comes again, I think they might come to that. So yeah. Anyway, I rambled on. Let's start with the sunglasses. So good old Vestiaire Collective. These were really, really cheap, but fantastic. I mean, you know me. I've got how many pairs on? I don't know. Stop counting. But you're kind of looking at your collection, thinking, well, what can I add in now? You know, what have I not got? Probably not a lot, to be fair. But you know me, I like colour and I like sparkle. So here they are. They're this bright cobalt blue, and they've got these big, chunky crystals at the side. They are Prada. But I love these big, chunky crystals, and they're really good quality crystals. They're probably Swarovski, but I just love the fact that they're not uniform shapes. They're just big chunks, and they're on the front. You might be wondering what these are. When I got these glasses were actually quite tight, and I was a bit concerned. But sometimes when they go to have the lenses put in, I don't know if they take the legs off or what, but when they're putting the lenses in, but sometimes they're different when they come back, you know, they feel differently. So I thought, Anyway, when they came back, they were loose, and I thought, you know, like on my face, they were bigger, which was good because I thought, oh, well, that's good. But they were slipping then. So I've got packets of these from Amazon, and they're great. The only thing is putting them on is a bit difficult. Well, not difficult, but you know, you're kind of trying to get that behind your ear. I mean, it's not difficult, is it? But you know what I mean. And now they're not slipping at all. And I just love the colour and the fact you've got that sparkle. So, you know, like in the sun, they're going to just go. So I love them. So I'm definitely going to be taking them away with me in, well, should I say a week on Friday? I know I'm getting excited. I'm so excited. I've still got to do 2 full weeks of work. So it is 2 weeks, but you know what I mean. But I think these are absolutely stunning, and I am definitely, and obviously I can see out of them as well, which bonus. Yeah, they're fantastic, and these things are great. So if you've got any glasses that, you know, slipping down, you just bob these on. They pack it. I get them off Amazon, and the packet, you get about, I don't know, 10 in it, 10 in the packet in all different colours. So yeah, pretty good for a few pound. Anyway, the other thing I've got this time is a brooch, and I've collected Butler and Wilson brooches since the 80s. My daughter sometimes buys me them for Christmases and birthdays. She bought me a beautiful red dragon, stunning, that I have on my denim jacket, and I get so many compliments on that, you know, but it is a spectacular brooch. And in fact, Trevor, one of my friends, when I did like shoe of the day during the pandemic, when that kind of, you know, we all went back to work and everything, he sent me as a thank you, which, you know, he didn't need to do that at all, the flamingo brooch. And it's, flamingos are my favourite animals. And he sent me this huge flamingo brooch, and oh my god, I love it. I wear it a lot. It's very striking, and in fact when I renewed my vows I had it attached to my dress. Yeah, so I absolutely love that. So there is one piece of Butler and Wilson that is very iconic, and I don't know why I've never had it in my collection, because it's probably one of the most iconic brooches they do. But it's it was their 30th anniversary on QVC, and they've done 2 shows, and they're doing another one this Tuesday night, I think 6 o'clock tonight. And I picked up this piece, and it's the Dancing Ladies, and I don't know why I've never got this one, because one, I used to do ballroom dancing, and I just love the way they've got that on the dress, so you've got that movement. And I just think it's such a fantastic design, the way it's just got the silhouette, and you've just got them in their pose. You've got the little dicky bow there, and there's no faces, there's just these 2 big crystals. It is a big brooch. Probably want it on something plainer than this. Sometimes I put them on my lapels, you know, like I'll have a busy dress but it's got a plain lapel, and I'll put them on that. I've worn it at work. I've got a black cardigan and I wear it on that. It's absolutely striking. I just absolutely, I'm so happy I've got that in my collection, because it is literally stunning. And yeah, Butler and Wilson, check them out, because they have some fantastic pieces. So that is that. Let's move on to the handbags. So remember last time I showed you the Katie France fringed bags, which I absolutely adore. So this bag went very, very cheaply in the sale. It doesn't have a fringe, but I do love a heart-shaped bag. So it is this little leopard print, but I think even the leopard print's nice. You know, it's not, it's more unusual, you know, and you've got this frill, and it's just an easy casual bag, just on your shoulder. It's got a black zip, if I can find it. And it is black inside, so it'll be difficult to show you. You know, it's just got the slip pocket. I don't normally like black interiors, because, you know, you're trying to find everything in a black hole, but I guess it makes sense on this bag. It's just, but I do love that. It's almost like a golden leopard print. I just think it just looks nice. And again, a very easy bag, chuck over your shoulder, away you go, or, you know, on the crook of your arm, and off you go. I love her bags. I just, you know, I'm sucker for a heart, you know. And it's just an easy, casual, happy bag. If you can have a happy bag, that's a happy bag. Right, the last thing I've got for you. I do have some Lulu Guinness pieces I do like, but what she's most famous for is her lips bag. They're like lips clutches, and they come in lots of different colours, but the one I wanted to get, and I've been looking for a long time, was a particular colour, because, you know, the red lips ones come up, all the different colours, but this one very rarely comes up. So it came in the box, so the box is here, and It came in the dust bag. Oh no, I've just realised I brought the wrong one down. No. Okay, I can't get in the bedroom to get the other one. Right, so I'm just going to have to show you this one. I didn't check the box last night. So, mistake number one. So, I'll show you that one next time. Because after I got that one, what happens? One comes along, you know, so that was the one I really wanted. And guys, I can't show you because it's in Leo's room. And him and his girlfriend are up there. So, I'm definitely not going to be interrupting them to go and get a handbag. So, as I say, I'll show you next time. It's not a big deal. So after I bought that, literally a couple of weeks after I bought that, Lulu Guinness had a massive sale and the bags were going down and down and down. And this one went really cheap. And I thought, well, is it a colour I would use? But then I thought it's so neutral that I would. Now, this is the bigger one. The one I got originally is smaller than this. This is what they class as the medium. And it's this lovely cream colour. So, again, it would go with this. It just opens with a magnet. Now, this one has a chain. It's a really beautiful chain as well. You know, there's something about it. It's not just a boring chain. The other one, with it being smaller, it's just a clutch. Again, a black interior, which I don't think it's great having a black interior, to be honest. I wish they'd stop doing that because it, you know, and you've just got a little slip pocket there. It's got my booklet of information. But I thought this would look, you know, it's just cute, isn't it? And you can put that over your shoulder. You can crossbody it. As I say, the other one's just a clutch and it's smaller than this. I mean, you could clutch it, you could just, you know, the chain's removable and the little doofers flip inside, so you can just clutch it if you want to. But it is a very, I just love it. I just, you know, you see lips bags, but Lulu Guinness is the one. She's the one that kind of made this, like, it's like acrylic, made this famous. And so she's the one to get if you can. And I never would have thought I would have gone for cream, but you know, that I can use with literally anything it'll go with, and I just love it. It's quirky. I like that it's like made out of acrylic. So now you've got to try and guess, what colour do you think the original bag, the one I really wanted, was? What colour was that bag? But I will show you that next time. So, what will we do next time? Well, obviously I'll be doing that Lulu Guinness bag. I'll also be showing you another Butler and Wilson piece, and it is spectacular. That I got from the 30th anniversary. Honestly, it's amazing. And I've actually got a designer handbag that I got for an absolute steal, and I will tell you why I got it for an absolute steal. It's literally incredible. So that's what I'll do next time. Now, it's going to be quite a while, because normally I would do a video in 2 weeks, but I'll be in Turkey, so it's probably going to be 4 weeks before I see you again. So, and I'll be like so depressed because I won't be back, and I know I won't be back to my beloved Turkey for another year. So yes, you'll just have to cheer me up, guys. Anyway, stay regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd because it's so boring, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a month. Oh, but I'm so looking forward to being back in my beloved Turkey and practicing my language yet again. See you guys soon. Bye guys.